They're talking about training. They're going running. They go out and they're doing all this stuff that they need to do. Yes, you need to do some exercise. You look a bit rough and ugly today. What you put in who decorated your face today? Huh?
You're very direct. Yes.
Your other half don't want you to look nice and good because you're exercising and like me, I do all the stuff. That's why I like to involve family because don't get jealous, you see. When they started jealous at you, they started cooking a lot of things that is not good for human consumption, you know? Rubbish, like the 4 white devil I'm talking about. Comment below here and tell me what is a 4 white devil is, yeah? And if you got it right, I contact you. Then you don't like to love yourself. Do you think you're going to be able to spend time loving me? Huh? You're not going to have time for that. You spend too much time loving your burger more than you're loving me. Today's subject that is interesting, you know, you can talk about.
How to kickstart a healthy routine.
How to kickstart a healthy food routine.
Yeah.
You see, some of you not see why I got this here. You know, sometimes when you're eating, this is like, I like chicken wing a lot. You know why? Because it's, I don't know.
You just don't like the fine hairs that's sticking out of it.
And sometimes when you have organic chicken, yeah, they're quite lazy because they're thinking like the part of the chicken organic is the hair came with it, you know?
It's protein. Hair's protein,
see?
Remember?
This hair is protein and then it got hair there. And you know when you eat...
No, they're really hard to pull out. Those really
see,
fine
this is what happens when you...
It's not doable.
This is what happens when you eat organic, you see? They don't doing very clean job at this, you know? They don't use, because they're using hand to do it. So that's why I need to burn some of the hair off. Otherwise, it's going to be, you know, stuck in my throat in a minute.
You can smell the burning.
Yeah. So this is the typical, again, like you see, we eat a lot of this sort of stuff. Not like a lot, but we try to eat more clean. That's why train hard, live clean, and don't let anyone bully you is the motto that we try to live by a lot. More green, and tell me.
We've got a Jamaican avocado, which is like the original avocado. It's better than the Hass one, really more rich in flavour and everything. But we've got a nice little salad. As you can see, we've got some grilled chicken wings and a nice sweet potato.
You grill them then instead of you
it's been in the oven. We call it grill for now.
Okay, grill them. So that way, you see, so you can see it's a nice
white sweet potato
dish, and then sweet potatoes that you see we eat quite a bit of that.
What's the difference between the white one and the orange one? You don't like the orange one.
No, the orange one is good. It's the taste, the texture of it. Yeah, the texture of it. This one is a lot more sweeter and a little bit more better. Depend on your taste. Okay, and get back to the subject you're talking about. What's our subject again?
How to kickstart a healthier life routine.
Now, how to kickstart a healthy life routine or lifestyle or keep you losing weight is a very important. A lot of time when people teaching about weight loss and everything else, they're talking about training. They're going running. They go out and they're doing all this stuff that they need to do. Yes. You need to do some exercise, but the most important thing to realize is to losing weight to get started because this is why you're overweight. Why you're overweight in the first place? You tell me.
Well, bad habits, wrong food.
You're lazy. Yeah? You're lazy. That's why you're overweight because you're shoving a lot of stuff in your mouth and you don't like to move. Everyone know, okay? Losing weight is easy. Less coming in, okay? And then more training and more coming out on the other side. That's why when you eat something, you have to be able to simulate the energy out of it. And then you eliminate the toxin out of your body to be able to losing weight.
That is true.
The problem is a lot of time when people eating a lot of stuff and they don't able to eliminate out of their body. And this is where you're keeping a lot of weight on. So for losing weight, the most important thing, you start easy, that you can in control. Life is all about you. You control everything, isn't it?
Yeah, but obviously people lack motivation as well. I mean, you can always get inspired, look at a photo, it's like, oh, I want to be like him. But making the actual move is the difficult part. What would you recommend someone to do
so,
at that point?
This is another thing. I talked about last time. It's all about you. How much do you love yourself? if you love yourself, when you look in the mirror, you see the fat on you and people around you, this is not a problem. And that lie to you, just said, yeah, man, you look beautiful. You got 25 stone on. You look so, because it's more inclusive, because people don't like to say, you look a bit rough and ugly today. What you put in your, who decorated your face today? Huh?
You're very direct.
You see, people don't like that because I'm very straightforward with people, yeah? If you don't look right, telling them, sometimes it's bad because they're thinking like, you can't tell people that when you look overweight, you need to lose some weight. It's bad.
You're just going to make it worse on you by saying things like that.
But the thing is, what other way you try to lie to yourself? Why do you lie to yourself like this all the time? And this is where you get to end up where you are, okay? If you start to be true to yourself and take extreme ownership for yourself, then you don't come across with, look at me, okay? I put weight on because you do sometimes you're training and you're working.
Comes as well,
yeah, but you lose weight because you look at yourself and you said, no, man, this is not what I am, okay? This is the important. This is not what I am. So I start to eat properly. So let's go back. I go long way a little bit to talk to you a little bit because this is like good conversations we have. We don't have this much of this conversation, okay? So start easy at home. Eat properly first. Because when you're losing weight, first you start with your eating slowly. Because you need to get rid of all the toxins slowly first. Always gradually
or
start.
Not eating with the fasting.
That's not a story, okay? Because some of you love eating. When I talk to you about fasting, you're not going to be able to do it. So what you need to do to learn is start to control of food coming in and try to eat clean food. Because you need energy. 80% of your body, or everything you do, 80% of your body, that energy is that using burning fat. Not burning fat because you won't able, that's why you end up like that. It's burning all these things that you've been eating, a lot of rubbish. And this is why a lot of time you're eating a lot of rubbish, like the 4 white devil I'm talking about. Comment below here and tell me what is the 4 white devil is, yeah? And if you got it right, I contact you. And we talk about that. The 4 white devil. And try to eat more clean. When you're doing that, you've got more energy. Then you can start to doing stuff like exercise.
So if I was, I don't know, humongous, say, I don't know, 120 something pounds, is that quite heavy?
Not very heavy. Just say
I was a size 18, 20.
Yeah, just say you're about 20 stone or something. Fucking hell, 20 stone. So that would be bad.
So running,
that would be fucking
would
bad.
Be an issue for me if I was that size. Highly wouldn't recommend me running. My knees would be messed up.
So this is again, go back to it.
What exercises would you recommend me to start off with to not injure myself in the long run?
You see, this is not again. When people talk about losing weight, they're thinking like they go and doing a lot of training already. You have to realize your body is toxic. Yeah, it's a moving compost because it's so toxic inside you, and that's all the fat you gathering. If you go out and exercise, you're burning all the toxin in your body. Now you create your body become chaos. So what's the best thing to do? The best thing to do is start slowly, do a little bit nicely walking because you never do exercise. Build your strength up slowly by eating a nice, organic, more green to give your body some energy. But the most important thing, yeah, is the building up your joint, make your body strong. Then from that on, you start to go into a little bit of walking in the morning to getting the habit. It go back to the habit and it go back to the basic discipline. Because you didn't have any discipline, you're shoving all the shit into your mouth. That's when you end up the way you are.
So how do you get past that hurdle of discipline? Like you can't have someone whip you.
When you look at this, you look at your 3 things. Some of you look at yourself and say, do you want to be like that? Because you are the control of everything you do in life.
So more self-love talk.
Yes, but not just that. Need to be real a little bit. To know what you want to lose weight for? Why you want to lose weight? Is it because the wedding coming up? Because nobody want to see you with the nice dress on and then your fat lump come out like that and you're going to be look bad for some people. Like some of the best man sit there and said, what the fuck did you call that woman? What is it there? That's bad, yeah? So you're going to feel like shit.
Yeah, but sometimes about the personality as well.
Yes, personality, but come on, man. If you're bloody 25, 30 stone, yeah, and you're shoving shit into your mouth all the time, yeah, and then you don't like to love yourself, do you think you're going to be able to spend time loving me? Huh? You're not going to have time for that. You spend too much time loving your burger more than you're loving me. That's not good. That is bad. This is why I say the video, did you see the video I put up, Don't Get Ugly? It's because of that. When you get ugly, big, and your other half, especially this sort of something like this all the time, yeah, some of you know this. So I remind you, your other half don't want you to look nice and good because you're exercising and like me, I do all the stuff. That's why I like to involve family because don't get jealous, you see. When they started jealous at you, they started cooking a lot of things that is not good for human consumption, you know, make you overweight and then drag you down. And instead of you going out training, and then your girlfriend, maybe some of you fuckers out there know that your girlfriend said, yes, stay at home, have some quiz, watching the movie. Hold on. Watching the movie with me. And we gather around and have one too many drink. And next thing you know, you like it too much and you're getting overweight. Is that something happened with a lot of your fam?
Well, every lifestyle is different, but so is it my fault or your fault when I provide food for you that you put in your mouth?
Again, good question.
Is
yeah,
it the missus' fault that she feeds you every day after a whole day's
now
work and you got nothing, no other choice to eat, but you eat it and then you blame me when you get.
This is not a problem. The problem is we have a weak mind. Why? Because sometimes, for example, if I'm working all day. And I'm quite stressed out. I've been using so much energy already. So what happened, the first thing I want to do is want to get something to eat quickly. And when I get home, when the missus get home and said she's stressed out as well, as you know, going out and do so many things, run around with the kid and everything else around as well, yeah? Multitasking and all she thinking like, oh man, eating. That's not that important. I just let's open my cupboard out and see whatever packet I got, shove it into the oven or put it in the microwave. Microwave, some of you motherfucker love the microwave too much, you know, because it's convenient.
Not love.
Yeah.
Depending.
So this is where the problem is. And then shove it in and then bring it out and I said, food ready. And everybody coming out and then have to eat. And when you eat it, the next thing you know, you say, oh man, that's bloating up and all sort of problem. And then you get so used to it. And you don't want to say anything. Why? Because if you say something wrong, your mouth, you don't get no fucking food. So you keep your mouth shut because some of you weak ass motherfucker out there don't say anything. Why? Because you don't want to cook. You don't like to cook. You don't like to look after yourself. So you just ignore it and keep eating the shit. And next thing you know, you end up with big problem. Is that what's happening? Some of your mates, some of your freaking friends.
It's tiring though. Being a mother is tired. Like some kids drain your energy more than others. So they just cook the basics. And even for me, sometimes like you repeat certain meals, like, but mine's cooked. So there's a difference there from scratch. But you do want to find something simple now and then blue moon should be fine. But trying to keep a ratio of more home cooked food from fresh better than the odd. Only if you're really exhausted, that's understandable. But why don't you eat microwave food? What's your reason?
See, the thing is, I need to answer the stuff beforehand first. The thing is, if you started coming in and started cooking rubbish, if I start accepting that, that's shame on me. Shame on me. Because I got no boo back to stand up and say, this shit will kill our kid. We'll kill our family. We'll kill ourselves. We not got any more strength or energy left because everything out there try to kill you. And you try to killing ourselves. And that's why you see a lot of time in a relationship, because we're dealing with a lot of relationship coaching. Argument all the time. All form of argument. Why? Because the shit you shove into your mouth create all this problem. And little small thing, yapping, is a big argument. And that's where the problem is, you see? So this is why some of you men out there need to learn to understanding. Step up. Step up to have some pull back on you and try to make sure you eat things properly. Because if you're not working and if you're not well, then the whole family fall into pieces, okay? And if she cooking something that I will take her into the dustbin and I pack it up and I put it in there and close the lid and I'll send it away every Thursday when the bin man come. Why? Because that's where they belong. So some of you know what I mean.
Yeah, but you're fortunate I can cook. But what about those men who's got women who can't cook?
I'm not fortunate. I deserve it. I deserve it, all this stuff. Why? Because I made it happen. It's you. Some of you sit there and ask yourself, why do you not deserve this? Everyone deserves everything. You deserve everything. Stand up, okay, for yourself and know what's right and what is not. And stand up and talk about it. And that way, it becomes a lot more easy for this to moving forward. So let's get into let's land the plane for you now because it's about 15 minutes now. And I like this kind of stuff. Some of you like when we talk about this sort of thing. So I like to play doing more of this kind of video to helping you a little bit more. So if you got any comment about food, eating, health, lifestyle and stuff like that, comment below here because I'm doing a lot of coaching and health, wealth, relationship. We talk a lot about that. So if you want to know more, let me know. So let's land the plane here. Land the plane. You know what that is? Sometimes I sit there, when I'm going to coaching and some of them just sit there talk about everything, on and on and on about everything.
Then you missed the point.
And then I said to them, land the goddamn plane for me. Land them, like whoo, running around.
Land the plane then.
Okay, let's land the plane today. So the idea of losing weight, again, just need to know why you want to lose weight. Is it because you got a wedding coming up? Is it because the weather coming out, you want to put a bikini on? Or some of your bloke, you like to take the top off, look good, or at least look half decent. Or maybe some of your cousin or your friend look at you and said, man, what you been eating? Or somebody else been eating you, that kind of stuff. You need to know the reason why you want to lose weight. When you understand why, you're more motivated, okay? Get to know about you a bit more. What is it you like to do when you're losing weight? What's the purpose for it? And when you decide to understand the purpose for you losing weight, you get motivated. You're getting good. And then you call people like me, okay? Because I don't take no motherfucker prisoner. I'm going to put you accountable to make sure that you will get what you want and be ready to do what you like. So that's how you do it. That's how I land a plane.
That's a rough landing, huh?
Is it rough landing? What do you
rough.
mean rough landing? That's what is it that you need to do. But without know what you want, know why you're doing it, okay? Know the purpose for it. You're not going to last very long. And a lot of time you have the diet specific. We eat anything.
I think the question is you have to ask yourself first.
Yeah.
The emotion side, because that's what triggers everything.
Yeah.
Your emotion triggers everything.
Give me an example. Like some of your sort of girlfriend, they're overweight. They love themselves too much. Why? Because they've got so much emotional baggage on them, and they can't get rid of them.
You think that's why people gain weight? Is because there's
of course, because when you got a problem with your mind or your emotional, what you do? Food.
But in Hawaii, they're known to be the happiest people on the planet because I've had some, but they are quite big as well.
Slightly different. The ways they are. Slightly different, okay? You got sun, you got thing, everything else. When you look at in China, okay, in that time, when people overweight, that means you're wealthy. You're good. It's different. What's the difference is when the maybe, I don't know, this is the theory.
To eat, though,
yeah. The things they eat that time is probably more quality, a lot more better. Fat is not bad for you, okay? Fat is literally good for you, but depend what kind of fat is it.
Natural fat.
Yeah, depend what kind of fat is it. You need to understand that. Overweight is not bad. It depends what kind of overweight you're talking about. If you're overweight, like look at, for example, like Summer Ho, big, but he can move and do all the things he's doing, and he's able to do all that. That's good because it can mobilize the body. But sometimes people are overweight. They have got a lot of stuff. They can't even move. Okay, they can't even do that. Anything. That is bad. So it's not good or bad. It's how you're using it and what is it you need them to do. Okay, this is what is it. Comment below and tell me what other thing you're gonna have. Let's quickly land the plane. What else you gonna tell them for next one? They want to know anything else?
Well, what's after when you kickstart your?
Okay, so next video
step.
we're gonna talk a little bit more about different thing like next step exercise. Of course, gonna do training, routine, ritual,
maybe
discipline.
Next time you can maybe use me as a guinea pig to do some exercise.
Exercise, routine, and ritual you need to build.
Hard, gentle,
easy. That kind of stuff. Okay. So anything you want to ask me, comment below here, and I will be here to answer the question for you. And also, I do a lot of different coaching. And you want to be personalized, coached by me, or you want me to tailor the program to helping you to lose weight, or training in the martial art, or business strategy, or things like that. Okay, in health, wealth, relationship, or orientated. Contact me. Comment below here, and I will be here to answer the question. Mas Wong here. Out.